My name is Greg, and I'm the founder of the company. And John is our artist who we made the documentary about.
Well, it was a lucky coincidence. I was on a ferry here in Cork going across the river, and there was a car in front of me with a sign on the back saying GM Media video filming and drone filming. So I phoned the number on the back of the car as I was on the ferry, and Greg answered the phone, and I asked him if he would be interested in doing a promotion video for my paintings. So he said he'd like to see them first. And coincidentally, he was coming to my town of Cove. So he said he'd come straight away to my house. And within 10 minutes of looking around my house, he turned around to me and he said, actually, John, I'd like to make a documentary about you and your life, because what you have here seems very interesting and perfect for making my first documentary.
It was altogether 9 months.
Was the filming?
Yeah, it was the filming. It was 9 months because we were crazy busy that time, and the editing, I think like 2 or
3 months.
2 or 3 months, yeah.
Nearly 3.
Altogether, yeah.
With the color grading all together, because there was a hiccup in the story, because our director, as I mentioned, he's a Spanish guy, and he went back to Spain, and he had to came back a few times to Ireland to help us on the editing, because he had very good ideas, but on the timeline what we had to do there, and that's why it was more likely nearly 3 months. So we were planning to finish earlier, but it's came up really well. So I don't mind that we spend that time on the editing. So.
I think the highlight was the visit to the president's palace, the Áras an Uachtaráin in Dublin, and we had a wonderful time. We were allocated 5 minutes, but it ended up being about nearly half an hour with the president, and he was very friendly. He hugged me 3 times. It was a wonderful experience for us all, really.
What the Johnny Boy did that's funny, because he told me the story about the ghost in that church and everything, and after before we went to the church, he prepared and he put a picture as a painting in front of the entrance about a ghost. And it was when we just stepped into the church, and Mario was, Jesus Christ, Johnny Boy. Why you put it there?
Painting like something like Gollum, you know, from the Lord of the Rings. It's like so creepy, and that was the first thing. I was like, nah, I just can't.
But that's what it's all about. The whole film is about the lessons to be learned by learning about my life, because I admit to a lot of mistakes in the film. It's about my love life, it's about my private life, it's about my career as an artist, and there's mistakes everywhere along the long life that I've led. And you know, it's basically about people learning about not to make the mistakes that I made, especially in my love life.
On the filming side, more storage, that's for sure. Better questions, that's for sure, you know. Directed questions, because John just liked to talk, you know, a lot. And just more pre-work, you know, because it just happened so quickly, so we had no time to even have some research after John. So yeah, it's more, that's the technical side.
It's really a privilege to be in film fest like yours, for example, and also we are winning few other film fests, or for example we was winning in the Indian one,
yeah,
and a few others, but that's one side, and we're very proud of it. And the other side is that was bringing really big jobs as a documentary films for us, because it's for example, we had a client, I cannot tell you names, but it's a really big client who we had a chat since more than a year about a documentary project, and since we uploading the laureates to our website, and I told them we are on a film festival like yours, for example, they are getting more serious to talk to me, and we just get the pre-contract from them, so that's bringing job. Also, it's even paid jobs for us. So we are very happy on both way. And one, we are very proud of the archivement what we get already, and two, it's helped us to create more.
And as an artist, I'm extremely proud to be part of this film and to be part of all the film festivals that we're involved in. But I think the European Independent Film Festival is probably the top one.